Aloha, welcome to TMDR, the Maui Daily Report for Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. I'm Chivo Ching Johnson. These are some of the stories that may interest you today. Spring has sprung, so let's start off today's program with a story about trees. Maui poet W.S. Merwin once wrote, "On the last day of the world, I would want to plant a tree." He loved planting trees. And if he were still with us today, he would no doubt be proud of Treecovery, the nonprofit dedicated to regrowing trees that were lost in the Lahaina and Kula wildfires. The area around the statue of Maui at the Kahului Airport and the baggage claim atrium has been populated by saplings from Treecovery that will be given free to those impacted by the wildfires. And it is not just for show. It is the most recent of more than 24 working grow hubs across the island. A blessing took place there yesterday for the first day of Earth Month. There may be tree surgeons out there, but the shortage of doctors and surgeons for Hawaii residents is staggering, according to the latest report from the John A. Burns School of Medicine at UH. The numbers are in the hundreds and thousands of people in need who are experiencing long waits or are unable to find a doctor at all. This is causing havoc at emergency rooms and urgent care centers. The School of Medicine at UH is trying by doubling its recruitment and getting more doctors to take up residency here. The legislature is also requesting an additional $30 million to help doctors pay down medical school debt. The legislature may need more than a doctor. Civil Beat reports that a chorus of good government advocates want the legislature to increase its own accountability after two of its members did prison time for bribery. Last week, Civil Beat published a story about another unknown Hawaii lawmaker walking away with $35,000 in campaign contributions during an ongoing FBI investigation. At minimum, advocates want to reduce the influence of special interests by public financing of campaigns and banning donations from government contractors and their families. Legislators have until May 2nd to do something about it. But so far, leadership in the House and Senate appear to be skirting the issue entirely. Aria Juliet Castillo from Hawaii Alliance for Progressive Action says they need to take a firmer stance and just say absolutely not. This has to end. All the bills proposed this session to curtail graft were shot down early in the process. Here come the judges, and all three of them are women. Governor Green has announced his selections to fill 3 judicial vacancies. He has appointed Taryn Tomasa Gifford and Karen L. Homa to the First Circuit Court following his recent selection of Kalanoi A.D. Jackson to the Third Circuit. The nominees were selected from lists provided by the Judicial Selection Commission. The appointments now await Senate confirmation. According to a recent study by the Centers for Disease Control, Maui firefighters who responded to the wildfires had higher levels of forever chemicals, known as PFAs, in their bloodstream when tested a month later, compared with other first responders. PFAs are synthetic chemicals used in many industry and consumer products, including firefighting foams, and they're associated with cancer and other adverse health effects. They're called forever chemicals because they do not break down easily, if at all. And it is not just firefighters getting exposed. PFAs are in thousands of products like carpets, clothing, cookware, Teflon, electronics, and even microwave popcorn. A newer Cadillac SUV caught fire at a gas pump on Pu'unane Avenue yesterday afternoon. The area was evacuated, and Good Samaritans jumped in with fire extinguishers. No one was injured. Individuals and families experiencing homelessness need safe, legal overnight parking with access to essential services, and that can help them transition to permanent housing. The Department of Human Concerns is addressing the issue and has issued an RFP, or request for proposals, for interested organizations to operate the Safe Parking Pilot Program. Proposals are due by 4:30 p.m. on May 16th. Contact the Maui County Department of Human Concerns for all of the details. Hawaii residents reported losing $61.6 million to scams last year, with imposters, online shopping fraud, and cyber threats among the top schemes. This is according to the latest Federal Trade Commission Consumer Report. The FTC reported consumers lost $12.5 billion nationally to fraud in 2024, a 25% increase. Consumers reported losing the most money when making payments with bank transfers and cryptocurrency. We all know tourists can sure be aggravating, at least sometimes, but agritourism is something else entirely. There are several bills at the legislature this year with the goal of redirecting visitors to more agricultural-focused tourism. The Hawaii Farm Project has appointed John White as its new chief executive officer to lead the agritourism company, as it keys in on new experiences for visitors, like Maui pineapple tours, Maui chocolate tours, and other local farm events. As college debt drowns grads, and as the older generations age, many are calling for an increase in trade program training for youth. The construction industry of Maui announced that it's donating tens of thousands of dollars to Maui County High School construction vocational programs. And they raised $65,000 at a golf tournament last September. There are plans for another tournament this year. Applications can be obtained by contacting Jennifer Gerard at 808-295-2174 or emailing CIM at this web address. That's constructionindustryofmaui@gmail.com. Now here's a quick look at a similar construction trade program operating on Kauai high schools.
For the next couple of semesters, we're going to be building columns, we're going to be pouring concrete, we're going to be framing roofs, building trusses, and putting it all together so that we have a beautiful, complete pavilion to provide shade or shelter from the rain and the natural environment.
Industrial Engineering and Technology, or IET, is an academic pathway at Kapaa High School that includes hands-on learning opportunities.
We're, as part of Construction Academy, here teaching about shop safety and learning about tools and materials, as well as preparing for a career in the field of either carpentry, painting, roofing, a variety of trades.
Currently working on the construction of multiple new pavilions to benefit the campus community, students are dedicated to improving their skill set.
The students at Kapaa High School that are part of the building construction program and the Construction Academy program have poured the slab, have built the picnic tables, and are now in the process of building the pavilions for these picnic tables. So every student that comes on campus will have a place to sit down and be comfortable.
With projects being completed by the end of the school year, campus improvements remain beyond graduation for future students to enjoy.
Community members benefit by helping to contribute to their school or their school that they graduated from or where their kids are going to go to, as well as when Kapaa High School hosts other community events. These picnic tables and pavilions will be available to them for their to use.
The process of design is step number one.
The design tech program helps us develop those plans through a set of mechanical drawings. They could be architectural drawings by hand, or they could be AutoCAD drawings utilizing technology and computer software that helps us design in 3D, helps us visualize what that building is going to be looking like, where it's going to sit before we even build it.
With multiple steps taken before breaking ground, many obstacles must be addressed in advance.
We've had to take the weather into condition, as well as sometimes coordinating resources, whether it's money in the bank and checks that need to be issued in order for us to purchase materials.
Breaking one project into doable phases for each new class is crucial for the scheduled completion.
We're going to be doing this concrete column and roof project for the next couple semesters.
Going beyond campus beautification, our IET program strives to improve our island.
We're hoping that we might be able to help build affordable housing for our residents here on Kauai.
This is Kainoa Rivera from Kapa'a High School for Hikino.
As Kula volunteers race to clear brush and debris before fire season, the Kula Community Watershed Alliance will host a community conversation focused on residential wildfire prevention and resilience. That's tomorrow, Thursday, April 3rd. The virtual Zoom event, starting at 6 p.m., is designed to equip residents with the tools and knowledge needed to make their homes fire resistant and reduce the risk of wildfires in the Kula community. It will be broadcast later on Akaku Channel 54. For more information, visit the KCWA website or contact Sarah Tekula at the below address. That is info@kulacommunitywatershed.org. Hawaii Nature Center's highly anticipated outdoor nature adventure camp returns this summer for 5 weeks. In partnership with Kealia Pond National Wildlife Refuge, enrollment opens today for this hands-on outdoor program for keiki, ages 6 to 11. It's an immersive experience that promotes environmental stewardship and a love for nature. For more details, contact Rachel Taylor, Maui Program Manager at 808-466-4672. Now here's a look at some of the activities you can expect at this nature camp.
A tree begins as a small seed. When planted in the proper environment with the nutrition it needs from water and sunlight, it grows deep roots, tall towards the sky, with rich, healthy leaves. I started as a small seed too. I'm growing every day. I need the proper environment to grow too. Just outside of town, I can escape to a whole nother world. At the Hawaii Nature Center, there's so much to see and learn. Nature is full of surprises, and I feel so happy when I spend time with it. I get less screen time and more green time. Nature is magical. You just have to experience it. The Hawaii Nature Center was founded in 1981. If you think that's old, just guess how old this tree is. The Nature Center has provided a place for children and families to connect with nature for over 40 years.
The Hawaii Nature Center is growing. Now is always the time to plant a tree. The environmental struggles we face here in Hawaii are the same issues faced everywhere. At the Hawaii Nature Center, we are reimagining environmental education for the 21st century. All around us is a living legacy. If we are stewards of the land, It'll be here to share with generations to come, and we're all better for it. The longevity and investment of the Hawaii Nature Center expands beyond the streams, trails, bugs, and trees, beyond the classes and camps, and beyond the islands of Hawaii. A legacy of experiencing nature together.
Connect with nature, connect with yourself. Hawaii Nature Center. Grow with us.
Less screen time, more green time. A wise observation from an Akamai young wahine. And that's it for today's Maui Daily Report. Mahalo for joining us. And please keep watching Akaku, channels 53, 54, and 55. You can watch Akaku at akaku.org or on your phone 24/7 with our app, Maui Stream. This is how we stay connected. I'm Chivo Ching Johnson. Have an enjoyable Wednesday evening. Be happy, stay healthy, and keep smiling. Aloha.
God, if you belong.